Hey guys, it's Christy. We're just going to start at the top of our mat or just on your floor, wherever you're comfortable. Eyes are softly closed. Start to take that breathing in and out through your nose. Shoulders roll back so your chest is nice and open. Maybe you sway side to side. Maybe you drop your right ear to your right shoulder, left ear to your left shoulder, just starting to open things up. Inhale, arms up overhead, eyes open here. Exhale, coming to a nice, easy forward fold. Knees can be bent. We're just going to ease into this. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step way back onto your mat, coming to a plank. And we're just going to bend your elbows straight back, lowering down all the way to the ground. Bring those elbows forward underneath your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your spine nice and long. Coming to a low cobra, just starting to open things up. This is going to be a nice routine to do in the morning. It's going to press right back up. Lift those hips up, push back, down dog. So for this first down dog, you can pedal out your feet. One heel reaches the ground, then the other. And then we're going to do a bend in the knees, and then you're going to drop your chest down, straighten that back, lift those hips up. So your upper body is getting the right alignment, and then slowly try to reach those heels towards the ground without moving your upper body. And you're going to take your gaze forward, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, pinkies face forward, belly buttons in. Exhale, hands come heart center. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And you're just going to step, jump, or walk back. If you choose to jump, please jump with bent elbows. Otherwise, just step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Take a couple breaths here. When you're ready, you're going to lift that right leg way up into the sky, pressing back still like you're in your down dog, and then maybe bend that right knee back. Inhale that leg back up, and then bring it way high on the chest, coming way high on left toes, and drop that right foot between your hands. Inhale, come up crescent, so you're still on your back toes. And you're going to inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, drop that right hand back behind you. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, right hand goes back, twist. Inhale, one more time, straighten. Exhale, right arm drops back. Inhale, straighten that front leg. And then this time on your exhale, you're going to lower down to your warrior two. So your shoulders stacked over your hips, right knee stacked on top of that right ankle. Think about opening that right knee slightly. You're going to reverse your warrior with a bent front knee. Nice and easy here. Next inhale, coming back up. Exhale, reach forward and then drop that right elbow to the right leg. Spin chest and belly open and then extend that left arm overhead. And when you're ready, you're going to come back up through your warrior two. Straighten the front leg this time and reverse your warrior. Nice stretch up the right side of the body. And when you're ready, you're going to come back up. Maybe sneak that back foot in slightly before you tip into this. You're going to reach forward, trying to keep that right leg or right side as long as your left. You could tip to your shin, to a block, or to the ground. Spin chest and belly open. It's more important that your chest and belly are open than to reach the ground. So if that means you need to prop yourself up a little bit on your leg or a block, please do. Still have a slight bend in that right knee. Inhale, back up through your warrior two. Then you're going to cartwheel those arms down. Step that right foot back. You can rest in child's pose, go back to down dog, or if you want, you can extend that right leg up and then vinyasa through with that leg up. Vinyasa just means you're going to come forward, go down to chaturanga, come up to up dog, and then press back to down dog. So we're in down dog here. We're going to lift that left foot up this time, maybe bend it back, get a little bit more into that left hip, and then bring it back up towards the sky. Then come way high on your right toes, bring that left knee way high into the chest and drop it down between your hands. If it doesn't quite reach, if you make it just halfway, just reach back, grab it, and pull it up. And then we're just going to twist open to the left. So inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, left arm drops back this time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, left arm drops back. Inhale, straighten. This time we're going to open up to a warrior two. I kind of get tipsy there. So shoulders stacked over hips, left knee stacked over left ankle this time, and then we're going to reverse the warrior with a bent front knee. Nice and easy here. Then we're going to inhale, come back up. Exhale, reach forward, drop that left elbow to the left leg. This time spin chest and belly open, extend that right arm overhead. So you try to create a straight line from your fingertips all down that right side, all the way down to that right heel. Take a couple breaths here. When you're ready, we'll inhale back up, straighten that front leg. Reverse the warrior with a straight front leg this time. Inhale back up, sneak that right foot in slightly if you need, then tip forward, trying to keep your sides long, and then tip to your ankle, to knee, to a block, or to the ground. Then extend that right arm up overhead. Remember to rotate that chest and belly open. Don't forfeit an open chest and belly to reach the ground. It's more important to keep that open. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale back up through your warrior two. And then exhale, windmill those arms down. Left foot's going to step back and go right back to down dog, or inhale that left foot up overhead. Then come forward to plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back down dog. Take a couple breaths here. And you're going to take your gaze forward, step, jump, or walk to the top of your mat. If you jump, try to float and land softly. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Pull their belly in. Exhale, hands come heart center. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Then we're just going to root our left leg into the ground. And you can, lots of variations on this tree pose. You can just use your foot as a kickstand, come to your calf, or come to your upper inner thigh. Never press on your knee. So try to keep your hips aligned here. Pull that left hip in, drop that right hip down. Belly's pulled in. Push nice and strong into the mat with that left foot. Hands can stay heart centered. They can stay on your waist, or if you're feeling pretty good, you can try to bring them up overhead. So work with your drishti gaze here, your nice soft gaze, working with your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Pinkies are rotated forward, which helps to open you up across your collarbones, across your chest. Exhale, hands come back heart center, and then we're going to inhale. Bring that right knee into the chest, maybe get a little bit of a hug. Rotate through your ankle a little bit. Hands come back heart center, and then you try to extend that right leg back behind you. Lower your hands to the ground. Right heels up towards the sky, right toes pointed to the ground. So this is a variation of a warrior three. And if you're feeling pretty good here, you can try to lower that chest down towards that left leg a little bit more. Lift that right leg up towards the sky. And then we're going to try to come back up without letting that right foot touch the ground. Then try to bring it back into the chest. And if you're feeling pretty good, you can try to extend that right leg out in front of you, hands up overhead. Pull that belly in, then exhale, bring your hands back heart center, and slowly lower that right foot to the ground. We're going to do the same thing on the other side now. Root that right leg into the ground, push nice and strong. You take that left foot, just kickstand it out to the side, bring it to your calf or to your upper inner thigh. Again, never on your knee. Once you're feeling pretty good there, hands can come heart center. They can stay at your waist. Think about pinning that right hip in, dropping that left hip down. Then you can try to extend those hands over your head if you're feeling pretty good. So pinkies rotated forward, working with your drishti gaze, working with your breath. This is your tree pose. Exhale, hands come back heart center. Then you can bring that left knee into the chest on your inhale. Maybe rotate through that ankle, hands come back heart center. And then you can try to bring that left leg back behind you, then lower fingertips to the ground, left toes pointed to the ground, left heel pointed to the sky. If you're feeling pretty good there, you can try to drop your chest to that right leg, lift that left leg up a little higher. Once you're done with that, you can slowly come back up. Try to bring that left leg back to the front without letting it touch the ground. Pull back into the chest. Extend hands overhead and extend that left leg out in front of you if you want. Otherwise, you can just keep hugging that leg, and we'll slowly lower everything to the ground. Take a couple breaths and inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step, jump, or walk back. Lowering down to chaturanga. Flip those feet. Inhale, up a dog. Up a dog. Exhale, push back down dog. And then we're just going to shorten your down dog stance. You can just take a seat here if you want. You can try to jump through. So it's a shortened down dog. And then you're going to push nice and strong into the mat. And as you jump, you cross the shins and try to jump your legs through. If you want to pause this and try that a couple times. If you have a couple blocks to take you up a little bit higher, that helps a ton. If you just want to watch the video and say, hey, I'll try that next time. So we're going to inhale nice and tall. On your exhale, you're going to start to come forward over those legs. So every inhale, you're going to grow a little bit taller. Your spine's going to get a little bit longer. Every exhale, you're going to try to drop just a little bit closer to those legs, chest a little closer to your thighs. And then we're going to inhale, slowly roll up. Bring that left knee into the chest. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, you're going to hug that left leg. Maybe drop that left arm back behind you. Keeps you nice and tall. Maybe hook that right elbow on that left leg to twist just a little bit deeper. Nothing too crazy here. Think about that right foot, flexing that right foot to keep that right leg active. Twisting is really good for you, really good for your spine, really good for digestion. And we're just going to switch legs. Bring that right leg into the chest. Give it a nice little hug and twist. And if you're feeling pretty good there, you can try to bring that right arm back behind you and then hook that left arm on that right leg. Again, keeping your spine nice and tall, flexing that left foot. Staying with your breath here, staying with that gaze, and exhale, come back forward. Shift those hips forward. You're just going to come to a boat. Legs can be totally straight here, or they can be bent. And we're slowly going to lower down to the ground. Good. So you're going to bring those heels in towards your bum. Reach back maybe. See if you can touch your heels with your fingertips. That's pretty good space or distance that you need. And then you're going to lift those hips up and then maybe rotate your shoulders back. Maybe clasp fingers here. So you want to make sure you're on your shoulders, not your neck. Not a lot of pressure in your head, making sure your neck is still nice and long. Chin's away from the chest. And then we're slowly going to lower back down. Bring those knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side here if that feels good. A little lower back massage. And then we're going to lower those feet back to where they were. And you can go back to your bridge here. Or you can option for a wheel. A wheel, you're just going to bring those hands up by your ears, point those fingers to your shoulders, and maybe lift your hips first, then press with your hands to get your shoulders and your head off the mat. This is not for you. Just go back to that wheel that we just did. And we're just going to lower nice and easy back to the ground wherever you were. And then bring those knees into the chest again. Maybe sway side to side if that feels good. And then we're going to extend those feet up to the sky. If you have a block here, you can put it on under your lower back. I didn't have a block right by me, so I just brought my hands to my lower back, which just helps to lift your hips up off the ground and relieve some of the pressure off of your back to keep them up there. This is just your waterfall. The purpose is just to reverse that blood flow, get it back into your body. And then we're going to open up our knees. Reach your arms on the inside of the legs, grab the outside of your feet, and then pull those knees towards the ground. Try to extend those hips back to the ground, shoulders back to the ground, and then maybe rock side to side. One more nice little hug to the legs, and then you're going to extend your legs out. Nice and easy on the mat. Roll those shoulders back, palms open towards the sky. Let your legs just open up. Eyes are softly closed, coming into this corpse pose. Going to return your breathing to your own natural breath and try to stay here. If thoughts start to enter your mind of what you need to do today, don't try to force them out. You're human. That's what's going to happen. You can't totally clear your mind. Take notice of what they are, but then just kind of send them on their way. So you're going to be here for just a little bit longer, trying to stay totally relaxed. Start to take notice of that breath. Maybe drop your right ear to the mat. Maybe drop your left ear to the mat. Just rotating through your neck here. Maybe wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. If you want, you can draw those knees into the chest and then drop over to the right side, taking a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, eyes still softly closed, press up to come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. Roll the shoulders back. Chest is nice and open, eyes still softly closed, palms rest on your thighs or knees. Then you're going to bring your hands heart center in prayer. Take a couple breaths here. Then maybe press your hands, backs of your thumbs in the middle of your forehead. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you like this video, please like, you can comment, you can subscribe to my channel, you could even share this video. But have a great day, and I will catch you next time.